All right, I think this is going. I just want to create a quick little demo video of the Gutenberg module that we're evaluating. Basically, you can just click in the page and start creating whatever sections you want. It's not showing up. Okay. So you can click this plus sign. Oh, let me scroll down. It won't scroll. Okay, so you can click this block sign and click into anything that you want to add. For instance, say we want to add a media and text section. Use my daughter's baby pictures because that's what I have a lot of pictures of right now. So it's really quick and easy to add nice little sections here. And then there's options. These different blocks have different options. There's, let's make this full screen. They also have a nice, let's see, it's under, there's a inline images, common blocks. Yeah, this common blocks section has a lot of good stuff. Like say we want to do an image gallery, add a couple pictures. You can always add more images later. There's a couple more settings here too, as well. Let's see. And I think to add more, the easiest way to get that plus sign to pop up, it doesn't always pop up. So I do hit enter after whatever you're working on, then it seems to trigger it and add a new one. I guess you can also add Drupal blocks. Let's see. So this would be referencing the node itself. So perhaps you can display other fields from this node. So this is basically the main body long text field on this node, but there are other fields on this node, which I don't know how you edit those. I don't yet know how you edit those if this is a whole edit page, how you get to those other fields. But I guess you can display that content. Let's, like, for instance, the tags for this node. I don't think there's not any tags yet because I just created this node. So I'm not really exactly sure how you edit the other fields yet. Maybe it's under advanced. Oh, I don't know. Oh, but this is nice that you can add additional classes. So for instance, let's say we want to add one of our fancy style buttons. Let's do a button. And here is the button text. And then let's say we want a class on this button. Oh, so you can adjust the colors here. I don't know if we can add our own colors here, so only our own colors show up there. Yeah. Oh, it does warn you that. So if we go to advanced, we can specify my class. So maybe if we did, if that was the specific class we needed, I don't think it's going to add it at the correct level for our button component, but maybe we could do some tweaking because we do have that option to add classes. They wouldn't be able to choose from a drop down unless we adjusted things. So, but potentially we could use that. Let's see if we can add another section here. This section is still not working. So I'm not sure if adding other fields from the node works very well. But let's just go ahead and add a block in here in between these two sections. Look at some of the other options. Common blocks, paragraph, heading, that's just a regular heading. Image, this is a special quote. Let's see what other types we have here. Embeds. Okay, so we could do embed a YouTube video. Let's just pick relaxing music. We've got that. Right. Let's see, what other elements do we want to look at? Custom HTML. So if we were doing our web components, we might do that. Like so I guess they could potentially use this editor. Let's see. We could say add to reusable blocks and call this plain button. Now, what I want to try is, say I want to add another plain button. I'll click plain button. Let me add it down here so it's not confusing. Let's add a reusable block of plain button and then click edit, and then we can say equals color, and maybe that's how we do it, and then label equals my button text. So we could potentially add these reusable buttons. I think we have to add them for each website that we would do, though. So we would have to add those every time we added a new component, define it as one of these blocks. And they would have to still edit it the way they need to, like to pick the right class, etc. Let's see, what else is there? So we looked at Drupal blocks. I imagine that if a view was created, that would show up here. Title. One thing is I don't know where to edit the title on this page. Yeah, like this is a new node, so I don't know how we edit the title yet because that wasn't displayed. So that's one question I have. Embeds. We already looked at that a bit. That's probably all the embeds we'd be interested in doing. One thing I also did try out was the columns. This is a little tricky. This is column 1, blah, 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 blah. And this is column 2, blah, 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 blah. I haven't been able to figure out how to make another column, like a third column. Let's see. Is this the third column? This is kind of just adding another block in this column too. So see, we could add another block inside this column, which is kind of cool. So let's say I want to add an image just for inside this one column. Let's do this one. So then this would just show up in this column, which I guess is convenient, but they should have an easier way to add more than two columns. This insert before and after seems to just do before and after the columns. So I haven't yet figured out how to add a third column. So that could be potentially frustrating for people because that's not very intuitive how you do more than, if you want to do 3 columns or 4. This one is still not working. So let's see, remove block. So that's how you remove stuff. So you can insert before, insert after, hide block settings, I guess, too. Yeah, so there's lots of options here. I'm not quite sure yet how easy it is to add our own custom blocks, but I will be posting some links on my notes document about that. But I just wanted to create a quick little video because I couldn't find a quick video that just demoed all these features. So that's the Gutenberg module that in Drupal 8. I also was looking at this other module, which isn't free, but it did look kind of interesting super theme. So I will share the video for this. It just looks like a nice page builder as well. And they have a demo. If you go to their website, they have, where is it? Did I pass it? They have a try before you buy at trysuperthemes.com. So I did that, and I have a 24-hour trial. I'm just trying this out here. And they have a lot of options. It's pretty similar. They also have a lot of blocks. You can add, okay, this is an existing Drupal block. The one thing that I like so far about this one is that it seems like there's somewhat more options in some ways. So I clicked to edit this button, and you can add different classes here. And look, it's seeing these predefined classes, and maybe we could define all of our classes for our components in here. So we add the button and then add these classes to the button, and then it would format correctly, possibly. Oh, whoops, that doesn't look normal, but so let's see. They have a home pages section, which basically shows you how you can edit these little sections, add blocks and things. You've got their text section. And then I went to elements, and they have a lot of elements you can look at. Oh, I also like their icon. Icon section. Oh, this isn't what I looked at before. Let's say we wanted to add an icon or edit this one. You can just easily select which one. So I'm not sure yet if you can add your own custom one, like to say, just in Font Awesome, we only want these 10 icons allowed. But it is kind of nice, all these settings to add. So okay, I just adjusted that tiny. There's a ton of elements to look at, though. I'm not exactly clear yet, though, if how customizable these things are. We can add our own classes. And I didn't find the feature yet to add our own custom block types, I guess. Without, I mean, obviously we could add Drupal blocks, but that's not exactly what we're talking about. Anyway, I thought this one was also interesting, might be worth looking at, but it's probably all I'm going to show right now. Let me just figure out how to close off my video.